Hi Scorpio, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Scorpio-Skorpionen in Swedish. I will throw in a few Swedish words here and there. I'm just trying to help the Swedish peeps that are listening. Scorpio, I do want to apologize. I think maybe to you guys, I said last week, if you watched the reading last week, that it is Scorpio season, which it's just not. It's Libra season. It still is Libra season. We had a new moon in Libra, not in Scorpio. And the reason I said it is because I still feel today as well, like through this period of time, I felt like it's not necessarily that I'm so hung up on Scorpio season or it's Libra season, blah, blah, blah. If I feel into the collective, like all the humans of the collective, the energy, it feels very deep. It feels very raw. It feels very emotional and like feely touchy, really sensitive. And that's, if I were to describe a sign the most like that, I would put Scorpio on it. And for some reason, just in the moment, I just felt like it was Scorpio season. And still today, I feel like it is. So maybe Scorpio has a really strong, or it just is deep now. Like I don't have to put it in a label, or just so, what label is this? What day is it? I'll just leave out it is Libra season. We're soon coming into Scorpio though. But you're the guys like that's up next. But what I feel though is like it is deep and it is sensitive and you're feeling it right now. Like it is no crap tolerance. And yeah, I just want to say that. And let's get into you specifically, Scorpio. See what's up for you for the upcoming week. And I do 3 cards at the same time and I look at them at the same time. Gives me a bit of a story. Whoops, sounds off. Okay then. And the first card out is my basic energy for the week. It's like, yeah, it's what rules the energy around you. Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to say that this is your card. Scorpio, I don't know how many times you've gotten this card now. Go with the flow. You're riding on fish. I keep saying that to you. You're riding on fish. Go with the flow. You're one with the water. The moon is in the back. Like you're the moon child. Like I just keep saying this. So let's see. That was the middle card. I just had to show you that first. The first card out is choices. So the basic energy for you is choices. Second card is the riding the fish. And third card is my hybrid card. I don't know if you got it last week. Maybe that was in the extended. It's my unicorn. I just love it. Love, 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 love. As Jim Carrey would say. Give me a moment. Wow. Yeah. I'm drawn to talk about feels like I'm yelling. I'm drawn to talk about a relationship. I feel like you're really thinking about a relationship and the largest moon in history is back there. It's like you guys have to have the cards with the moons. I am drawn to talk, like this card for me is very native. It's very, like I wouldn't say like the native Indians, the first Indians to walk the earth. It just brings me back to the shamanic. Do you see that? Shaman? Like a shaman, shamanic history. Like that whole vibe or that whole energy. It just talks about how you're one with nature. You one with, like, you understand nature. You understand the language of the animals. There's like a completely different respect for the animals. Not like in the Western, like we just I don't know. I shouldn't get into all that because trying to explain it. I just keep talking about what it is rather than what it's not. It's just a deep understanding and respect. Like, I don't see any harm in taking an animal's life if you sort of is almost in a connection with that animal. And it just talks about how the animal gives thanks to the earth and you give thanks to the animal, and you can survive because blah blah blah. It's like the circle of life, and it's like you have this understanding. It's the shaman in you sort of has started to come out. It's like you I don't know. It's more like, if I were to like really trying to explain, it's like you're more and more getting away from the consuming. You know, it's nothing wrong to get food, it's nothing wrong to buy clothes, it's nothing wrong to travel even to other places, even by plane, stuff like that. But I feel like you're slowly withdrawing from that consuming. Like, you don't have to consume so much, buy stuff just cause. It feels like you're really thinking into everything. Maybe that's why it's called a choice. I wasn't drawn to the choice, but it's just, you're weighing your, like, do I have to, can I buy this in a different way? Can I make this at home instead of buying it? That sort of thing. And when you walk in nature, it's like you have a completely new respect for nature. And it wasn't like you disrespected it before. It just feels like you've taken it up a notch. It's like you understand the trees now. You talk to the waves in a different way, like you're more one with the waves. You like I said, you have a deeper respect for the animals, for what Mother Earth brings to us. It just, I don't know, something is shifting for you guys, to very more like a shamanic energy is rising within you, and it makes you closer to Mother Earth and nature and the animals, and you just have this newfound respect somehow, I feel. And so that's going on. And then you're thinking so much about this relationship. I'm drawn to talk about this relationship that's on your mind. So I don't see that you are maybe a couple at this point, or that you are even in contact. If you are in contact, it's on a very like energetic plane. If you are in contact, it's just, you know, an occasional text here and there, or like an email, or however you correspond with each other. Like, I just feel this it's like a connection here, but the connection is not being acted upon at this point for some reason, but you're really thinking about them. You're holding it. I want to show you. You're holding it in the palm of your hand. You're holding this unicorn couple. But then there's this person here standing alone with a kid. So it can be with somebody that, like, this is not going to be for all. It's a general reading, so take whatever applies for you. But it feels like for some of you guys, the person you're thinking about is a single parent with a child, and they have choices to make too, and you have choices to make. Like, you're thinking about this. This comes out next to it, and this is sort of a description of the whole thing. So let's see what this is about. Like, this is, I'm going to start to say this is my Scorpio card, because it just keeps coming out when I have a reading for you guys. There's a moon again. Like I said, there's huge waves, and the waves are just supporting you. And it's a beautiful continuation of the story that I feel like you're so in contact with nature now. And like, you're riding the fish, you're understanding the fish, riding the waves. It's not like you're being eaten up by the waves. Like you're almost talking, like I said before, you're almost talking to the water. So you understand it now in a way better sense than you did before. And it's like you've matured over just the past few weeks or something. Something has happened for you. And it says go with the flow and let things happen. So it's like two stories are going on here. It's the story about how your shaman, native Indian inner knowing, like medicine woman, medicine man is coming out of you, and you're one with nature. You're understanding like your true essence and where you sort of came from. That's really in the forefront for you guys right now. And simultaneously, it's like about this relationship you're really thinking about. And here's telling you to let it happen. At this moment, don't force anything. As you are in nature, be with this person. In nature, you're just, no, you have to let it go. You can't force a wave or the wave will eat you up. Or like, you understand that there's balance, like being on the water, there's balance. If you're gonna do like stand-up paddle, if you're gonna be in a canoe or like in a boat or whatever, you understand the whole balance, or you're gonna get thrown in. Something like that. Take that and apply that to the relationship, if that makes sense. Like, don't push for anything. Seek the balance, guys. Whatever's going on with this relationship, I feel like at this moment, the person you're thinking about at this moment, don't push it. Just show yourself, show that you're there, and whatever they're doing, you're still there, and don't push it. Let it happen, which means that probably this person needs to come to you rather than the other way around. And yeah, it's so interesting now, because then I get my unicorn card, and the unicorn really speaks for the soulmate connection. It's my unicorns, it's my peacocks, and it's my penguins. Funny enough, that speaks a lot about soulmate connections. And I usually call this card my hybrid card, because you don't sort of see where she starts and the unicorn ends. It's like the cars today that we have, like the cars that run on electricity, both like half of it is electricity and half is petrol, let's say. That's a hybrid as well. And I feel like, yes, it's that sort of blend or sort of mix, but this goes two ways. First off, is like you and nature. You don't know where you start and nature ends right now. It's like a beautiful, beautiful understanding that you've come in to understand now, that you come to fully grasp, I feel. And then it's like, this is the relationship you're waiting for. This is what's going to happen if you just cool it, you just keep your calm, and you just treat this relationship as respectful. That's the truth. That feels so authentic and so pure. Treat this person, whether it's a woman or a man, and whether you're a woman or a man, treat this person as respectful as you treat Mother Earth, or your idea about treating the earth. You get pissed off if you feel like somebody's squandering Mother Earth's resources. Look at your person the same way. You will find such a new respect for your person, and that person will feel that. You will look at that person in a completely different way, and maybe that's what's missing. I don't know. If this resonates with you, if you have any idea what I'm talking about, then come to the extended with me. That will then probably most definitely help you. It's just in the link in the description box down below. If this is where we part ways, then thank you so much for listening and watching, and please subscribe on your way out if you like. and I hope to see you back next week. Take care. Bye.